Hello guys, I'm going to show you how to do forecasting using forecasting function and forecasting sheet in Excel. So basically, forecasting helps us to predict what will happen in the future, taking the past and present events into consideration. So the accuracy of forecast can vary depending on the methods used and the quality of the data. So here in this video, we have two sheets of data. In the first sheet of data, the first column tells us about the quarters of different years, and the second column tells us about the date, and the third column tells us about the sales value. So in the second imaginary data, instead of the sales value, we have the marketing spent value. Now we are going back to the first sheet of data. So here now we are going to forecast the sales value for the upcoming quarters. So for instance, I'm going to click on the data tab and we can find the forecast ribbon, and I'm going to click on the forecast sheet now under the forecast ribbon, and a small pop-up window appears which tells us that forecasting cannot be created without two or more valid time or value data points, which means that I have to select at least two values in order to forecast. So now I'm going to click on the cancel option. Now as you see in this video, I'm going to click on the date as well as the sales value, and I'm going to select them and I'm going to drag it down. And now I'm going to click on the same forecast sheet under the forecast ribbon, and we get a line chart. So in this video, we can see that the blue line tells us about the actual data and all the yellow lines tells us about the predictions. And here we have the dates and here we have the sales value. And the upper thinner line tells about the upper confidence bound and the lower thinner line tells about the lower confidence bound, and all the forecast values lie between them. And for the forecast end, we can select different end dates, and now I'm going to click on the create option, and now the forecast chart has been created. Now I'm going to move this chart aside so that the table is visible. So in the table, the first column tells us about the timeline, the second column tells us about the values, the third column tells us about the forecast, and next the lower confidence bound and the upper confidence bound. Until 1st October 2024, we have the historical data, and from 1st January 2025, we have the forecast data. And as you can observe that there are various forecast values in this table. And for instance, the forecast value for January 1st, 2025 is 91,270.
Still now we saw all about forecast sheet, and now I will show you how forecast function works. So here we have same imaginary data and we are predicting the amount of money spent in the future year. So here we are predicting the year 2025. First click on the cell 2025 and enter the equal sign. Next, type forecast. We will get 6 different forecast functions which are slightly different. So just click on forecast function, then type left bracket. So basically we are predicting the year 2025. So we need to click on 2025. That will become the X. P14 will be our X value. Then type comma. We have to drag from the bottom to the end for getting the value of known Y. So Y value be the past amount of money spent on particular year, which is C2 is to C30. For getting the value known X, we have to select the past years and type right bracket. So while by getting the value of X, known Y, known X, we get the future amount spent in 2025 year, and click on the enter option. It calculates the value of the amount of 2025 year based on the past results. So, forecasting in Excel can provide valuable estimates and insights and tries to predict future values based on past and present data. But it is not always perfect accurate because it does not take unexpected changes or errors in the data into consideration that can lead to inaccuracy.